All right, we're in our mock-up house. For this situation, we're just in the living room. We're centering this in the living room. We're going to go ahead and show you how to hook up the fresh air module, the hoses for the propane, and how to seal a window up with your fresh air module. So we'll go ahead and get this off. Just goes on the front. We're going to go ahead and plug one of our cords in here. Make sure that's good and pushed in. And on the other end, we're going to go to an outlet. Make sure that's good and pushed in. We're going to get the heat of the fresh air return placed in the window. We'll seal that down. And then you can use just painter's tape to seal the window, or a thermal blanket. And we'll show you the thermal blankets here in a minute that we would use. And you can just kind of put on there and just tape it in. So this window's kind of small, so it's only going to take us about 3 strips. And this will keep the air flow in for the fresh air, but also keep your heat from escaping out. And then once that's all plugged in, we're going to come back over and we're going to grab your cord. This is your intelligence cord, so it's going to send information back and forth from the fresh air exchange as soon as I find the hole. Now on that, here's your pro tip again. Pushing that in, it has 2 clicks. So if you push it in all the way, it's not getting all the information it needs. You want to push that all the way in. Both of the sockets are like that. Now we're going to get the power hooked up and the propane hoses hooked up for the heater. Alright, now the propane hose. Put that on the side. And it's got our connector on here. It just spins freely, so just connect that on there. And you want to use a pipe wrench to tighten this down. And then hook up our quick connect regulator valve. Now we're ready to hook up the propane tank. Before we turn everything on, I wanted to go over the thermostat with you. It does have a set point. It's 140. You don't need to change it. If you want to, you push the button once. It'll say set point SP. Push it a second time, it'll bring your temperature you're set at. You can arrow all the way down to 120, and it goes up to 140. Other than that, you don't want to play with the thermostat. When you do have the fresh air module hooked up, you want to have the control panel on the inside of the house. All right, now we got our propane hooked up and it's outside. So we're going to come over here and we're going to turn everything on. But I wanted to let you know there is a panel here that'll show this light here. If it's blinking 3 times, what it means. If it's blinking 2 times, what it means. You have a CO alarm, high temperature limit alarm, and then the main power. When we turn this on, it'll get loud, so I'll do everything and then kind of let it go so you can see everything. So right now, don't want to do the machine. We're going to come over here and hit the fresh air module. Come over here and hit the main power, and it's fired on. If you have thermal blankets laying around, you could use that to seal up the door where the fresh air module is, or on the window where I use tape. If you have oversized doors or windows, these are really good for that. And don't forget to check our website for a pre-project checklist of things you want to take out of the apartment or house or treatment area, such as pets, plants, chocolate, candles. It's on prepsol.com.